This is Coach Terry Canova, UMS Wright High School, South champions.
Well, first off, I want to congratulate Jacksonville. They've got an outstanding team. They're extremely well coached, and they make things hard on you when you try and guard them. I could not be prouder of the way our kids played throughout the season, and then today. You know, we felt like Jacksonville was a team that could get a little bit uncomfortable if we kept the score low, and I think we did that. You know, they used to playing fast. They used to forcing a lot of turnovers. You know, tonight we had 20 turnovers. That was a few too many, but our kids followed our game plan. They did everything I asked, and I'm just extremely proud of this group.
Questions for Coach or players?
Terry, is there something, looking at the sheet or looking at the game overall, is there something you think that was key where you guys just never could quite get over the hump? You'd close the gap, but you never could quite get there.
Well, I think the first thing was Molly getting in foul trouble early, getting those 2 fouls, you know, because here we are, you know, going toe-to-toe a little bit, and she gets in foul trouble, and it gave us a tough matchup. You know, we had to bring in really another 4-player, and we had to adjust our defenses over a little bit, and it just created a really, really tough matchup. I mean, number 5 is an outstanding player, and you know, they like all teams will, they took advantage of it when we had to take Molly out of the game, and you know, got about a 7-point cushion there, and that really ended up being the difference when you think about it.
Ashley, they inside y'all got a lot of offensive rebounds early. I thought they kind of shut that off later in the game. Was there? I mean, with the game plan going in, you were outside a lot handling the ball. Was it to get you inside with the basketball, or I mean, what was your role for this game?
This game, I feel like it was for me to bring the ball up, but also get down in the paint, down low. It was kind of difficult for our team to go all the way inside without getting our shot blocked or anything, because number 13, I think, she's a good player. She knows how to block shots and stuff, and I think it was just a little difficult for our team to go inside and make sure we couldn't get our shots all blocked or reflected.
For Amani, I think you scored the first 7 or first 9 points of the game. Did you feel that you needed to offensively that kind of output from you today?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, I think that was kind of a role that coach and my teammates kind of expect me to do, as well as also facilitating, you know, getting into Ashley and getting into Sarah, hit Mackenzie on the wing. But I think this game, I thought if maybe I can go and spark something, you know, get my teammates going, because, you know, that's usually what happens. You know, I get some points up, Mackenzie hits a 3, or I get some points and hit pass to Ashley and she gets going. But, you know, I think we tried the best that we could, and we did the best that we could.
Other questions?
Finally, for Mackenzie. Mackenzie, you had I think it was the end of the 3rd quarter, you scored like 9 or 10 straight points, I believe. What was different for you there? I mean, just a great explosion during that period.
It was right after halftime. Coach told us this has always been our motto, is all in. And I figured, heck, I could have one more half of basketball ever, or I could have one more half in another game. I'm going to give it all that I have. And so that was just my thing, is I'm going to give everything to my teammates, leave it all on the court, and just do my best. And if my best is good enough, it's good enough. If it's not, I know I left everything on that court when I stepped off.
Girls, I want to ask each of you this question. Now, I know you're too young to be thinking 20 years down the road, but what are you taking from this season and this team with you as you move into the next phase of your life?
Well, I'm taking the bond that we have I'll never forget my team. Like, we've been through, you know, heck and back. We've done everything together. We've just accomplished so much, and it's been one heck of a ride, and I wouldn't have spent my high school career with any other team. And I just hope that as me and Amani leave, that they continue what we have been doing the past few years, and I hope that they keep their heads up and know that if you work hard and if you work together, that anything is possible.
Amani, what about you?
I'm going to take the determination that we've had these past few years. I know if you haven't noticed that we've lost the last 4 years, and we finally made it to this game. And so I'm going to take, sometimes, you're going to run into obstacles, but you got to keep even though you might get knocked down, you got to get back up. You got to keep fighting and put your work in and prepare, because I think that's another thing also that I'm taking. Preparation is very key to be successful in any situation. And I think we prepared as best as we could with Coach, trying to get the best scouting reports we could, watching the games, getting in the gym for a couple of hours, on our Mardi Gras break and everything. So I'm going to take that. Preparation is key to be successful in any situation.
Actually, you coming back, right?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you tell me what are you bringing to next year? What are these girls giving you to take next year with you to this team?
What are they giving me?
What are you taking from this year's experience to next season? They're taking it to the rest of their lives, but you're taking it next season as well.
If Coach Nova brought our schedule to us, and we saw that we were playing Faith and Pine Forest and all these teams that are like 6A, we're like, Coach Canova's lost his mind. We're like, why are we playing this 6A? Like, why are we playing these teams? But I feel like if Coach gives us another determined schedule, that no matter what he gives to us, we can handle it, because even though we lost the Faith, we were right there with them, even though they're 5A teams. And I feel like I just need to be determined, and I need to help lead my team, and so does all the other seniors on our team to lead.
Appreciate it. Coach, I think you've done an outstanding job with this bunch of girls.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
You had a handsome